Bozhinova from Burgas. I was asked by the organizers, our hosts, to make this short presentation just late yesterday, so I had not prepared a formal presentation, for which I ask your apology. I don't have any slides and anything else, but my colleague Vjeran from Croatia has some slides on the oil pipeline for Burgas to Alexandroupolis. Instead, I will give to someone of you to distribute some postcards and brochures from the region that where the pipeline will be built, which will be crossed by a pipeline. Maybe there will be not enough for everyone, but Stanisha will help me with the distribution. Thank you, Stanisha. I have to warn you that I will present a biased view and comment on the pipeline. I am not a cool-headed environmental specialist. I am a passionate citizen, passionate about the welfare of my community. And so is, I think, my counterpart, Katerina Papadopoulou, sitting next to me. She's from Alexandroupolis and will help me with this short presentation or briefing by feeding in some facts that I maybe am not aware of about the Greek part of this project, and especially about Alexandroupolis. So this is, you've seen today and maybe yesterday the map of routes of existing and planned gas and oil pipelines. And if you take a look at it again, next slide, you will see a great difference between what is projected for Burgas to Alexandroupolis and the normal pipelines, existing pipelines. And it's the length of the pipeline. Our pipeline is only 280 kilometers long, while others are 1,000 more, and trying to connect the source of the petrol with the market, which is not the case with our pipeline. Anyway, the idea about the pipeline dates back to the early 90s, but it came to life only last year, or maybe in 2006, 2007 and 2008, two important agreements between Bulgaria, Greece and Russia were made about this pipeline. It was agreed to start a project company to develop a concrete project. In this project company, Russia will have the majority shares, 51%, while Bulgaria and Greece will have equal number of shares, 24.5 each. So the capacity of this pipeline will be somewhere between 35 and 50 million tons of crude oil annually. But it's conditional, meaning that only if it flows at full debit. The officially announced idea about this project behind it was to, again, like in the case of other projects, was to provide oil, petrol to the European market by passing by the congested Turkish straits, the Bosphorus. Though some experts in my country argue that the Bosphorus is not congested. They're just realizing a project about something like a metropolitan under the Bosphorus right now, which will be over in a year or so, and then it will be again working with full capacity. So the idea is to load petrol in Novorossiysk, which is a Russian port on the Black Sea, and which you can see on the maps, it's not a pipeline. To load petrol on tankers, which will arrive in the port of Burgas, and not exactly in the port. They will be unloaded in the sea, approximately 1 or 2 tankers per day, and then this petrol will go through the little distance of 280 kilometers to arrive in Alexandroupolis, where it will be loaded on tankers again to reach some Italian port or some other point. The main argument of our government, which was very hard to summarize, because we made some public discussions in Burgas about this pipeline, that these discussions were preceding the referendum we held earlier this year, and some days before the referendum happened, the representative of one representative of the Bulgarian government came to give us the arguments in favor of the pipeline, and they can be summarized with 3 or 4 points. First, Bulgaria will get $35 million as transit taxes. The same is valid for Greece.